Daily Mail. Millions spied on by greedy top universities. They secretly hire investigators to snoop on ex-students, salaries, pensions and even friends in drive for donations. So when they say, you know, they brought in this, you've got to pay for your indoctrination. They don't want you getting away with it. They don't want, if they ever think that you're earning enough so you should be paying them, then, well, as says there, they spy on you. They'll find out one way or the other, because they're a bunch of low-life scumbags. Of course, the head of the university is like the head of Luton, who's the Speaker of the House. Scumbag. He's the guy that carries his bleeding, holds his cape or whatever you want to call it, gets paid, I think it's about £37,000 a year just to walk behind him carrying his bleeding. World's mad. Well, those that have run it are, certainly. Alec Jones taken off the air over sex harassment claims. Now, this shouldn't be a shock to anyone, because it's been there in your face. I mean, we all know the saying, sex and drugs and rock and roll. Well, that's literally what goes on in these perverted places. It is sex and drugs and rock and roll. The scum. Ants back. Whoopee-doo. Sun campaign victory. Nice little burner. Brick gas cave-in worth 75 off bills. Oh, piss off. You shouldn't be paying any of it anyway. It's only businesses that's supposed to pay. We are supposed to have it free, but they've scammed us, and they take loads more out of our bonds, as well as us paying them out of our actual money to live on. They take it out of the bond as well. This is back to the top thing there. Of course, it's the scum, so they've got a semi-nude girl there, and it's about, I'm not even going to go into that because it's just a waste of bleeding time. But on the left there, Queen's 70 years of love. Love. They don't know what the meaning of the word is. All they know is, let's face it, how did they get there? They robbed, stole and killed to get there. They had land, you had land, they wanted it, give it us or you die. If you didn't give it, they killed you. Or they didn't, they sent someone else around to kill you. So, royal means anything but what you think it does. Ham's budget mayhem. Yeah, so another word for budget. How can we rob more off the poor to give more to the rich? That's all the budget is. You know it and I know it. Let's just face facts, that's what it is. The Times. Zimbabwe in despair as Mugabe clings on. Well, if there was a coup and the military took control and he's still hanging on, that's it, that's how you do it. So this isn't what it's meant, what it looks like. This isn't a coup. This is smoke and mirrors to make you think that something's going on. Down the bottom there, May to offer more in Brexit divorce. Oh, so we're married to the EU, are we? It's a divorce, is it? Is it bollocks? There's nothing going on except for we give them more money. That's it. Game over. And there's never going to be a Brexit. We're already integrated so much. Even the military are talking about how it's so integrated, it's almost impossible to separate from it now. We haven't got a navy anymore. We rely on the French. We haven't got an army as such. It's so integrated with the rest of Europe. There is no army. And the Air Force, we haven't even got any planes that can fly. Mirror. How Anne got fighting fit for jungle. Well, they're taking the piss. An overpaid Jobsworth gets to go to Australia for the fun of it, spends 6 weeks or however long this bleeding thing's on for, having fun on the piss, eating what he likes, and how he got fighting fit. I thought he was having a problem with his missus. I thought his missus had said, you know, piss off, you what? This is just utter bollocks. Eat to beat dementia. Well, if you don't eat, you'll die. Apparently, that's the way it works. I've always thought, but that's the way it seems to be. But now, apparently, eat to beat dementia. More Crockham. And of course, 70 years together in picture. Yeah, they've 70 years of raping, robbing and stealing. But the Zionist-controlled scum papers want you to think, oh, they're such a good couple. We know that he likes raping children along with anyone else, and she's as much of a pedophile as him. So, you know, make of it what you will. Tory cuts decimate military. Oh, I was just talking about that, that's funnily enough. Our broken forces. Conservatives ex-defence minister says UK's is where vulnerable. What a shock. You know, we've got no military. Yeah, that's because it's all integrated with the EU. But yeah, don't worry about it. You know, it's not like we ever used them for our good or anyone's good. It's always been used for war and murder. So maybe it's a good thing. Although we've got no defence, so, you know, if anyone wants to attack us, we're screwed. Daily Telegraph. Mugabe defies the generals as he clings on. So it looks like it's going all Star Trek because he's now a Klingon. Hammond puts pressure on May to up EU offer. What the F has it got to do with him or anyone? It is you do. You know, I said it so often. Repeal the 72 Act. Repeal the 1666 Sesquier Act. We're all free. No more slavery. Oh, no, we can't do that because then we'd be able to access our bonds and it's the end of debt slavery as well. Okay, that's why they ain't going to do that then. Star. And they are tough. Semi-naked bird, 2 parasites and two other, I don't know, it's a waste of time even going into this. The inside, Britain's top footy pull out. Or distraction, as you well know. More footy on the left in the yellow shirt. And then, of course, the obligatory snow joke, white Christmas on cards. New fear of coldest winter for years. Oh, for years. For years, is it? How come it's the coldest this and the coldest that and it's the hottest this and the hottest that? It's just lies. I know you lot can see through it now because you've been listening to me go on about how much bull comes out of this scum papers. Defiant Mugabe clings to power, so he's a Klingon, like I've said already. That's pretty much it, really, in the eye. Express, 10p. I'm not going to go on to talk about all that stuff, but TV's Alid denies sex pest claim. Sex and drugs and rock and roll. Hammond must axe the aid budget. Definitely. But then again, is that what's being given away? Is that going to go to homing the homeless and feeding the hungry and making the poor less poor? No, it'll just disappear into some other bullshit project like giving the Queen and the parasites more money. And as you can see there, the bullshit continues. Royals earning UK 1.8 billion a year. Utter bollocks. Duke's look of love for Queen on their 70th wedding anniversary. Oh, piss off. Parasites, parasites, parasites is all they are. You know it, I know it, they know it. But they rely on the fact that these scum papers make them out to be something good, when in actual fact they are pure evil. Metro. What a shower. Yeah, that's true. What a shower of shit it is. Of course, it's on about TV programmes again, because, you know, there is no news like, let me think, Parliament's full of paedophiles, the police is full of paedophiles, the courts are full of paedophiles, the council's full of paedophiles. But that's not news, because we know all that. So let's just make up some shit about TV. And then clinging on is another Klingon, you know, the usual stuff that goes on all the time. FT. Mugabe defies call to step down as leader. Well, I thought there was a coup, in which case, you know, you deposed and they stick someone else in charge, but apparently not. So this is all bullshit. So there is no coup. It's to lead them to think there's something going on when in actual fact there isn't. May set to secure cabinet support for higher Brexit divorce bill offer. Again, they refer to it, so it's like a divorce, you know, a marriage, and it's now divorced. Bullshit. It's well, you know, our men and women have seen through the bullshit and apparently voted to leave. So therefore we go, bye. But apparently no, we've got to pay them. We are paying them 80 odd million a day, for God's sake. But don't worry about that. We've still got to pay them more because there is no Brexit. Dennis Healy. World events do not occur by accident. They are made to happen, whether it is to do with national issues or commerce, and most of them are staged and managed by those who hold the purse strings.